Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to have a look here on exercise 12.3 question 4. So I'm going to just zoom in on that there for a second and let's analyze it. So basically we want to create this. I'm going to freehand sketch this for starters. So we want to create it. So it's 70 by 76 by 55. So it's not as high. And it is a little bit wider. Now we're not going to get too caught up in the measurements as usual because just roughly the proportion. So I'll start off here with my crow's foot. So I want about 70. And I want about 76 on the side. So again, there's not much of a difference, but the vertical one here is a little bit less, so it's only 55. So I want this to be a little bit less, but we're not going to get too bothered by it. So I'm going creating this. So there's my front plane. So here is the side, and there's the top plane there. So that's our crease. So our next issue here now is I'm going to start, well, I could heavy in if I wanted, because the back edge here, that's a finish line, and so is that going over there. But what I want to focus on here now is this square here in the middle, which is 30. So it's in 23 and 23. But look, again, I'm not going to get into the measurements of this here, but it's a square here in on the end plane of this here. Like this. So that is my square. Now that joins along the ground to here. And then this corner joins up to the top. And this corner slopes up to here. And that is it. So I'm going to just put a plane for the ground to sit on, and I will just lighten off now and add a few colors to it. So I'll pause this. Oh, that was out of shot, sorry guys. So just to run back over that, I drew that square here on this end face here, and once you get that square drawn, and make sure you keep the square, the vertical sides of the square parallel to the edges here. So that's a square, that just joins to there, that to this, and that to there. So that's it drawn. I'm going to add one or two colors onto this. So I just mark the corners of my crease here, just in case there's anybody correcting this or wondering there. You want to leave the evidence of how you did it, and I'll just lighten off then these other lines. Now you don't need to get rid of them completely, so I'm not going to get too caught up on it, but I'll just lighten them off a bit. So here's the ground, horizontal plane, whatever we want to call it. And in terms of colouring here now, I think I will use a few different colours on this. I know they used one, but I think there's a lot to be learned by using different colours on this. So I'm going to go heavy here now along the outsides. And lighten it off towards the centre. So I'm going to go with 3 different colours here because we can learn a lot from this. So you should be either pausing or colouring while I'm colouring so that it doesn't take too long. So while I'm colouring, you should be colouring there, even if you have to pause it just to get your stuff. And again, just notice that I'm trying to just go a little bit heavier along the edges and lighten it off a little bit then towards the centre. Now finally I want one more colour, so I've got blue, I've got green, and just found a pink here or a red or something that'll do the job. Pink. So now our next concern then is heights and which is the front view. So I would always be checking to see which is the front view, and looking from here, our front view here is A, so looking in from here is the front view. So the top view is going to be beneath that, and the side view is looking to the right. So it's going to be drawn on the right. So when I'm laying out the views, I'm going to be going, if there's the ground, front view, top view always underneath it, and the side view is going to get drawn looking to the right, drawn on the right. So that's how I need to lay them out over on the rest of the sheet. So we need to start the front view over at the left hand side, and it's going to be 55 high. Whoa. Okay, so there's no problem with fitting this, and you've got plenty of room to fit this. So I'm just going to put a line there. I know I have more than 55 here, which is all I need. So just grab a set square. So our front view is looking in from here. So the full width of that is 76. So I'm going to mark the 76. We know the height is 55. So that's the outline of it. So the next problem now is the blue square is in, we'll just analyze this here. The blue square is in, I might just move that a bit closer. So it's 23 from the left, 23 from the right, and it's a 30 square. So I could do the 23s, or else I could find the center point and go 15, 15 is 30, and 30 up. So either way, I'm going to go with the center point. So that's 76. So 38 would be the center. So I want 15 to the left, 15 to the right, or left and right, and 30 up. And that there is the blue square at the front. So I'll just put on a small bit of colour on that so that we can see where that's going from. So I'm going to just colour that really quickly there now. Okay, so I'm not going to spend any longer on that now really, because I don't want to be delaying the video too long. No, that slopes up to the very top left hand corner and slopes up to the very top right hand corner, and we can see there this is going to be the pink surface. And again there, I'll just get a little bit of colour on it there, but I don't want to delay it. So there's our pink surface, and up here is our green slopey surface. And we don't know what colour the other side is, so you could colour it in pink or you could leave it. Now onto the top view. So looking down from above now, the top view always goes underneath the front view. So I'm going to bring down the left, bring down the right. I'm going to leave about 20, but I'm not even going to measure it, about 20. So there's the back edge. Now from the very back to the very front, that crease was 70. So it would fit it into a box of 70. So there's our front here, and we know that that's the left hand side and that's the right hand side of the blue surface. So here is my blue surface, which I can colour in if I want. Looking down from above, and finally on this top view, that slopes back there, that slopes back there. So we know now, you're looking down from above, so that's our green surface here, I'll just give it a quick shading in there to help us to picture it. Now when you're looking down on top of this, you've got to picture yourself being up in the air there, looking down from above. This is high at the back, and so that if you dropped a football here, it's going to roll straight down here towards the front, because that's the way the slope is going, looking down from above. And we also know that the pink side here, this vertical surface, is running back along here. So now, finally, our end view, our side view looking in from here. So we're going to be seeing the pink side. So I'm going to take down my 45-degree line, bring these over, bring them up, make sure it's the 45 set square now you use for this. And this just saves us having to do much measuring. And I'm going to bring it across the top one. Now this is important. If this is the men's or woman's, looking down from above, they're wearing a sombrero hat. That's their left foot, that's their right foot. They're looking in from here. So the high part is on the left and the low part is on the right. So it goes all the ways up on the left. And we know that the blue surface, if I follow it from here, that's the blue surface. So I will put the color on that. And that slopes upwards to there like this. Just join the dots. Heavy in the bottom as well. And we know that the green surface is along here. That's our slopey top. And the pink is here. So that's a bit of colour on that as well. And this side here, when the person is looking in from here, like this is closer and it's going away from you as it goes towards the blue. So that's not like looking at the wall of a house or whatever, that's the same distance, all of it is the same distance from you. It's getting further away as it goes to the right. Okay, so there's our front, top, and side. So guys, that was 18 minutes for the video, so that's about how long it should take, maybe a bit more for you people. And that is exercise, it's 12.3 question 4. And finally, this is our 3D pictorial. So hope you enjoy doing that one. See you next time.